You adored dancing with Giovanni, didn't you? And in the papers today, it says that he and Ashley are an item.
Yeah.
That they were snogging at the after-show party. Were you just a tad jealous?
No. Definitely not.
But you said some very nice things about him as a person.
Yes, and we're still friends, and we were messaging through the live show on Friday, on when they were in the studios, and then yesterday morning. You know, because he's just a great mate, which I explained to everybody when I was on here earlier in the year. So for me, probably that's why I'm not jealous, because I wasn't romantic with him. We've just got this amazing friendship.
So obviously, after Paul died, you had this kind of void, and Strictly
Absolutely.
just swept you away.
And the fact that I had this lovely, good-looking Italian man giving me confidence.
After the series, is that you felt slightly depressed because it's so full on, you know, for 3 or 4 months, that when it all finished, there's that big sort of hurdle. You think, oh, what am I doing today?
Yeah, I got a bit anxious about what can I do now. But luckily for me, it didn't last very long. And the phone started ringing. And
yeah, you've been so busy.
And I've been really, really busy and just loving it. But I had to, after the tour finished, pace myself. I really learnt that you can burn yourself out.
Yeah.
So I've learnt from that. So I've been pacing myself ever since.
But you're in panto now, and panto's notoriously hard. People think just because it's such a joyous thing to go and look at, that it's a joyous, and it is joyous obviously, to be in it. But you're doing 2 shows a day, sometimes 3 shows a day.
Yeah.
And how are you finding that? That's an incredibly hard thing
I
to do.
don't know why, Andrea, but I've got loads of energy, and I'm just loving this panto. And
where is it, the panto?
It's Wolverhampton at the Grand, which is a beautiful, beautiful old theatre, if you haven't
And you're the
been
good
there.
fairy, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm the lovely Fairy Crystal.
Of course.
I have the best cast, because they are not just great talent, so there's nobody with an ego or trying to prove themselves. They are really nice, down-to-earth people that from day one we all got on, and the crew and all the front-of-house staff.
Lovely.
And the show's been a huge success. I mean, we've had 5-star reviews everywhere, which doesn't often happen.
No. And panto's helped you, hasn't it, through your grief? Because Christmas is a very hard time when you lose someone.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure Gloria has found the same. You have to find a way of dealing with Christmas.
But you were saying this year is the first time you felt you can acknowledge Christmas.
Yeah, I realised that for the first 2 Christmases, I did panto because I felt like I needed to be busy. It wasn't Christmas Day, it's that build-up when everybody's out shopping with all the songs. And even now, listening to Christmas songs is when I get emotional. And it makes you think of them. But this year is the first year, before I left for panto, I put the tree up and got all Paul's toys out. So,
And you're loved. Is it true your family have all moved in? So that, because obviously you only get 1 day off over panto, so you don't have time to do all of that. So you're going to go home to a full house.
Yeah,
and that in itself's wonderful.
It is, and my nephew's been house-sitting while I'm away, and I get home once a week.
Yeah.
And last night I got back about 11:30, you know, I'd done 2 shows, and James and his girlfriend were there. They'd made me a great big bowl of pasta, and it was already waiting as I walked in.
We love him.
And made my breakfast this morning.
Fantastic.
Spoiled child.
You know, Debbie, you're talking, there are many, many, many people watching who will find Christmas tough.
Yeah.
Some people don't like Christmas, some people have lost someone, and some people are lonely. Loneliness is a huge problem in this country. And you're right, the first year after Karen passed, Cliff Richard, actor, whom I've known for 50 years, he said to me, how are you going to manage Christmas? And I went, I have no idea. I don't know whether to write a card, not write a card, buy a present, not. And he looked me straight in the eye and he said, did Karen like Christmas? And I went, she adored it. So he said, so why don't you go bigger and better then for Karen and her boys? And I remember sort of like stepping back thinking, why don't I? So he gave me the key to everything, to the first of everything, the anniversary, but particularly Christmas, because it's very emotional anyway. And I think sometimes when you've lost somebody, you feel nearly guilty if you laugh or crack a joke because you think I shouldn't be doing that or I shouldn't be enjoying Christmas. But that's my little phrase anyway, go bigger and better for the one you've lost. And remember, because your Paul was up to tricks all the time about Christmas, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Paul, you know, dressed up as Santa, but would put a policeman helmet on so that our nieces and nephews couldn't go near the presents till everybody was up. And he loved those automaton toys, you know, with skaters. And we had a Father Christmas ski slope around the tree, and everybody knew that's what Paul liked. So the family would buy him a new toy each year. So our house was always complete. It was like a grotto. So this is the first year I've got them all out, and I've got one in my dressing room.
That's very good.
And then, I can't believe I'm saying this. I mean, you look amazing, but in October you turn 60.
I know, Jane.
So what did
Thank you for reminding everybody.
It's great. Another year on this planet. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But what did you do? And also, what is the next decade going to hold for you?
Well, you don't feel your age, do you? No. I mean, I just don't think you do. I'm sure people that are 80 don't feel their age. I went out with my closest family and one of Paul's sons, my youngest stepson, because Martin was working away. And we just had this most wonderful evening, just all of us around the dinner table in a lovely restaurant. And we just told funny stories and they spoilt me. And that's what I wanted.
Rightly so.
Yeah.